Hello, you are welcome to my class today. My name is Dr. Kingsley. Okay, in my class today, I will be discussing tests for alkanols. We have different types of alkanols. We have the primary alkanols, we have the secondary and tertiary alkanols. Now, in this test, I'll be giving you three of them that will differentiate the different types of alkanols. Please, if you like the class, help and share this video, okay? Then like it. Also subscribe to my channel now to be getting, okay, different lessons in chemistry. Now we look at the different tests for alkanols. The first one is a Lucas test. Now Lucas is actually Professor Howard J. Lucas of California Institute of Technology. Okay, now he devised a test to differentiate between tertiary, secondary, and primary alkanols. Now with Lucas test, primary alkanols react faster than than secondary alkanols, while secondary alkanols react faster than than primary alkanols when you talk about the Lucas test. So tertiary react faster than secondary, while secondary react faster than than the primary, in that order. Now what is the Lucas reagent? Lucas reagent is a solution of conc hydrochloric acid and anhydrous zinc 2 chloride. So that is Lucas reagent. You can write it in this manner: HCl, in zinc chloride in HCl. Remember, HCl in zinc, zinc 2 chloride in HCl. Remember, this zinc 2 chloride is the anhydrous zinc 2 chloride. Now, since the tertiary alkanols react faster, let us begin with them. Now, when we have a tertiary alkanol like CH3, CCH3, then we have CH3 and the OH. This is a tertiary alkanol because a tertiary alkanol, or in tertiary alkanols, the carbon atom that bears the OH, is linked to 3 other carbon atoms. Now, when this reacts with a Lucas reagent, HCl zinc 2 chloride, is a substitution reaction where, remember the HCl is this way, the chlorine replaces the hydroxyl group. Chlorine replaces hydroxyl group, while the OH, that is going off will go to pick water, hydrogen, to form water. So the compound we'll have is CH3, CCH3, CH3, then we have Cl, plus H2O, because this and this will give you water, while chlorine replaces the OH. Now, this is haloalkane or alkyl halide. Now, this alkyl halide is insoluble. So, this solution that will be formed, the solution that will be formed here is a cloudy solution of insoluble alkyl halide. Insoluble alkyl halide. Now this reaction, takes place, the formation of this cloudy solution takes place immediately. It takes place immediately. That is to say that the reaction is fast. Remember, as I told you, that tertiary alkanols, they react faster. So once you mix this reagent, immediately cloudy solution of alkyl halide is formed. Then when we use secondary alkanol, we'll be having CH3, CH, OH, then CH3. So this is secondary alkanol reacting with a Lucas reagent. Zinc 2 chloride in HCl. So the same thing here. Okay, you have HCl. All right, chlorine will replace OH. So that what we'll be having is CH3, CH3, I mean CH3. Then you have a Cl plus a H2O, because the OH will pick hydrogen to give you water. Now, again, this is what is a cloudy solution. But this cloudy solution is not formed immediately. It is formed at about 5 minutes. At about 5 minutes. What does it mean? It means that what tertiary alkanols that react immediately, okay, react faster with a Lucas reagent, okay, in comparison to the secondary alkanols. Now we come to primary alkanols. The primary alkanol like CH3, CH2, okay, CH2OH. Okay, this is a primary alkanol. When you react, you want to react it with Lucas reagent. Okay, the reaction will not take place. So Lucas reagent will not react with what? With primary alkanol. It can only react when it is what? Heated. So you can see that the reaction is what? Almost impossible, except when what? When it is heated. So when it is heated, it will give you CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl plus H2O. So you can see that is the order of reactions. Okay, but in general, okay, we say that what? Alkanols react with Lucas reagent to give a cloudy solution. Okay, then tertiary alkanols react immediately, which is the fastest. Then secondary alkanols react after 5 minutes, while the primary alkanols require heat for it to even what? For it to even react to give a cloudy, okay, solution. So that is it. Now let us take number 2. The second test, number 2, that will differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary alkanols. That is what? Reaction with a heated copper. Reaction with a heated copper. Okay? Reaction with heated copper. When primary alkanols react with a heated copper, it gives what? Alkanals. The reaction gives alkanals. When secondary alkanols react with heated copper, they give alkanones. But when tertiary alkanols react with heated copper, okay, alkenes, okay, are produced. So you can see primary alkanols will give alkanals with heated copper. Secondary alkanols will give alkanones with heated copper, while tertiary alkanals will give alkenes with heated copper. Now we can take, okay, the chemical reaction for that. Primary alkanols, we have CH3, CH2, CH2OH, okay, reacting with what? Heated copper. You have Cu, heated at 300 degrees centigrade. So what we have is what? CH3, okay, CH2, okay, then you have CHO plus H2O. So you can see that what? That the reaction is a dehydration reaction. So heated copper dehydrates, that means removes water, okay, from alkanols. Then when we go with secondary, like CH3, CHOH, then CH3, that is secondary alkanol, reacting with heated copper. Again, there will be what? There will be dehydration. The dehydration we produce what? We produce alkanol. Produce alkanol, then plus water. Okay, that is for secondary. So you can see that secondary alkanols we produce alkanones. Then if we look at tertiary, CH3, CCH3, okay, CH3, then you have OH. Now look at this, reacting with heated copper at 300 degrees centigrade. What happens? An alkene is formed. So what we will obtain is CH3, okay, CH3, okay, then you have a double bond, then you have a CH2 plus a H2O. So don't forget, anytime you react heated copper with primary, secondary, and what? Tertiary alkanols. The primary will give you alkanal, okay, alkanal. The secondary will give you alkanone, while the tertiary will give you alkane. So that is. Now another test we can use to differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary alkanols is oxidizing agent, like KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent. Please, if you're enjoying this class, okay, you like this class, you have followed me up till now, do subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It will help me, okay, it will help you to, okay, receive notification anytime I release a video or a class that I have taught. Now, third method we can use to differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary alkanols is a reaction with, okay, KMnO4. Okay, when this reagent KMnO4 reacts with primary alkanols, it will give you alkanals. To give you alkanals, okay, then further oxidation will give you, okay, alkanoic acid. So when you oxidize primary alkanol with KMnO4, you get alkanals. Further oxidation will give you alkanoic acid. If it is primary alkanol that I want to oxidize using KMnO4, okay, you get what? Alkanone. No further oxidation. If you are working with tertiary alkanol and you want to oxidize it with KMnO4, okay, there will be no reaction. That is no reaction, because tertiary alkanols are not what? Easily oxidized. So that is another test that will differentiate between primary, secondary, and what? Tertiary. Now, well, when we look at this, you can have CH3, CH2, CH2OH, okay, being oxidized with KMnO4. What it donates is what? Oxygen as an oxidizing agent. So what you have is a CH3, CH2, CHO plus a H2O. So you see what is formed is a alkanal. That is a primary alkanol oxidized to alkanal. Now this alkanal can be further oxidized. If you add another KMnO4, you have CH3, CH2, COOH. It will give you alkanoic acid. Now, if you use the primary alkanol like CH3, CHOH, then they have CH3. If you react it with oxidizing agent KMnO4, okay, which donates oxygen, what you get is a CH3, okay, C double bond O, then CH what? 3. That is what? An alkanone. This is alkanone. That is the reaction between secondary alkanol and oxidizing agent, which will give you alkanol. But you consider tertiary, like CH3, CH3, okay, CH3, then OH. When you look at this, you are reacting it with this oxidizing agent, KMNO4. Okay, there will be what? There will be no reaction. So these are the tests to distinguish between the primary, secondary, and tertiary alkanol. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my video. Thank you.